Where are the Wookiees? I know it seems like a simple or stupid question, but it bothers me so much. Where are the Wookiees? Star Wars was full of Wookiees in this expanded universe before the genocide of 2014. I would argue that the Wookiees are a race that are most associated with the good guys in the Star Wars universe. Regardless of the time period, if the Wookiees are with you, you are likely on the side of righteousness. They fought for the Old Republic, they fought and overcame enslavement, and they fought for the foundation of the New Republic. Where are the Wookiees? If the Resistance is a force for good, why do we not have Wookiee involvement? Even according to the Disney Star Wars timeline, what they call canon, we know that the Wookiees are free and throughout the universe. We have limited knowledge of the Resistance outside of the two movies of the J.J. Abrams timeline. This includes a few young adult books and the novel Bloodline. In it, we see a paramilitary force that splits off from the elected government of the New Republic. Let me repeat that. This is a rogue military force that abandoned the democratically elected New Republic. The New Republic that the rebellion had sacrificed so much to form. The New Republic that the Wookiees fought and died for. No one is questioning the evil of the First Order. Their cartoonish antics place Kylo Ren and company squarely in the pantheon of poorly written villainy next to the likes of Starscream and Cobra Commander. That does not, however, make the Resistance a force for good. At first glance, the conflict between the Resistance and the First Order appears to be a power struggle between the two forces that have both rejected the authority of the Republican rule. The Resistance talks a good talk about restoring the Republic, but they were the ones who abandoned the New Republic, taking it with skilled veterans like Gail Akbar in the first place. They abandoned the New Republic in quite possibly the Republic's greatest time of need. You want to know who I don't think abandoned the New Republic? The Wookiees. Would they have walked away from everything they struggled so long to build? Would they have abandoned their allies after the destruction of the Senate of the New Republic? Or would they still be fighting for the cause of righteousness? Is the Resistance a force for good? I am completely willing to concede that there are good people in the Resistance. In episodes 7 and 8, we are shown some of the command structure and specifically the leadership of Amilyn Holdo. From it, we can see 13 things. 1. The Resistance is obsessed with restoring the Republic. We see symbols and insignias everywhere, along with patriotic mottos and slogans. 2. The Resistance is willing to use the fear of their enemy, the First Order, as an excuse to sometimes ignore basic human rights regarding incarceration, the extraction of information, and the sacrifice of human lives. 3. The Resistance has rallied all of its members into a patriotic frenzy over the need to defeat the New Order. 4. As a paramilitary organization, the military is the supreme force of rulership. 5. Information is directly controlled with the censorship of ideas and opinions being prevalent. 6. The Resistance is obsessed with being secure from the First Order, to the point that they call themselves the Resistance. 7. Religion and government are intertwined. The obsession with the Jedi religion and the Force are integral parts of the Resistance. So much so that "May the Force be with you" and "Godspeed Rebels" are the last words of Holdo while making a suicide attack. 8. The Resistance used weapons brokers and merchants to equip and supply itself throughout its existence. Even while rejecting and subverting to the rule of the New Republic, the Resistance supported galactic corporate power. 9. There's no presence of bottom-up organized labor, only stark military chain of command. 10. The Resistance showed little interest in intellectualism and the arts beyond some hair dye. Culture and arts are virtually non-existent aside from religious zealotry associated with the Force. 11. The Resistance is obsessed with stopping and punishing the New Order, even to the extreme case of punishing and harming its own members in pursuit of justice. 12. Holdo was a childhood friend of Leia. However, she is virtually invisible until Episode 8. It is almost as if she was created out of thin air and placed into a position of power solely due to cronyism. 13. The resistance speaks glowingly of republicanism while rejecting the elected rule of the new republic. It is obsessed with an unquestioning chain of command with absolute military authority. These points are in line with 13 of the 14 characteristics of fascism, as laid out by Lawrence Britt in 2003. Even if you don't agree with all the points listed, this paints a grim picture of the righteousness of the resistance. Oh, the missing characteristic? Rapid sexism. Congratulations, Ryan, Kathleen, and Bob. The resistance is almost, but not quite, the perfect fascist government. Where are the Wookiees? It is no wonder that in a galaxy of untold trillions, so few were willing to flock to the banner of the resistance. Aside from some Twi'leks, we have little to no participation by any of the other galactic races. Where did all the Mongols go? Can we at least get a Gungan or an Ewok? I would even take Lumpy at this point. Where are the Wookiees? I am sure that they have rallied behind the banner of galactic justice and are ready to fight to ensure the survival of the new republic. And that is the movie I want to see in episode 9.